This is ProtoPower, our modular solution to powering underwater devices. Our goal was to create a scaled-down prototype that would prove the feasibility of our long-term goal of building an all-in-one power generation and storage system. We start with our solar module, which houses the 50-watt solar panel. Our testing prototype also houses the battery and solenoid used to power the winch. In order to pass cables into the enclosure, we used these penetrators and potted them with a marine-grade epoxy to create watertight seals. The main concern which halted our full test was the danger of leakage into the solar enclosure. Thus, a submersion test with all electronics removed was necessary in order to prove the IP rating of our enclosure after drilling holes for the penetrators. We were able to call this test a success. Moving on to our winch. For our scaled-down prototype, the winch draws power from a battery housed in the solar enclosure. We are now able to pull up to 1,200 pounds using a remote-powered switch. Our battery module houses the charge controller and battery that regulates and stores the power from the solar panel. Similar to the solar enclosure, we also performed a submersion test to prove waterproofness. Our design allows the solar panel to float at the surface of the water. This means that the power output in a dry test on land would be very similar to the power output of our prototype in any marine environment, as long as the solar irradiation remains the same. With only a single module, we are able to produce up to 40 watts on a normal day. By adding more modules, we can easily exceed the 50-watt goal we shot for at the beginning of development. Our goal was to take our past month's work and simulate what we built in environments we tested in the previous quarters. Unfortunately, due to electrocution risks, we were unable to perform our final planned test that would test the capabilities of our prototype in the water. However, by continuously testing and improving on our prototype throughout the past year, we believe we have made a giant leap towards creating a product that is capable of supplying remote power in one of the roughest environments on Earth.